Hi everybody, this is video 5 in our Texture Your Art series. This is my design team project for LineDotArrow for October of 2024. This is also a challenge and giveaway month. So for the challenges, every Saturday Natalie will put up a video on the LineDotArrow YouTube channel, and she'll show you something you can make with the freebies for that week. You can get the freebies from the LineDotArrow Junk Journal group on Facebook, and only there. So you have to go there to grab them, and that's where they'll be. So you can make something else other than the challenge project that she shows you, and then post it in the 5 groups. There's 5 groups participating in the giveaway, and there's 3 prizes in each group, so that's 15 prizes. You have a chance of winning 5, because you could win 1 in each one. Last month we had somebody win 6 junk journal kits from LineDotArrow because they won in 3 different drawings, 3 different first, second, or third, you know what I mean? 3 different levels. So that person made out like a bandit, and you could too. You just have to post your pictures or videos in one or all of the 5 groups using the hashtag TextureYourArt. And then also, if you use just the freebies, which you can, then you get 1 video per post, or 1 entry per post. If you use the kit and any of the kit papers and the freebies, then you get 2 entries into the drawing or giveaway per post. Then if you use just the kit or kits papers, then you get 2 entries per post. Okay, and the list of the groups, the list of the links to the kits, all that stuff, Natalie's videos, everything are down below the video. Okay, now the kits that we're using are Autumn Kaleidoscope, Vintage Background Collage Pages, Textured Paper Bundle, Autumn Ephemera Kit, and Little Halloweenies. We won't be using Little Halloweenies in this project because we're not doing a Halloween project. We're doing sort of a texture project, which we're kind of petering out on at the back, so we're going to have to do something. Okay, so this is what we have so far. We've got this page, and I added that owl here in the front because I didn't know where else to put him, and I wanted to be sure to use him. And then we have this page. I wonder if he would fit right here. I could put him right there, and you could see him. Okay, and then we have this flip out here, and then we have this lift up here. You can write on this. It's tissue paper though. We have texture on here. We've got lace. We've got lace on here. We've got the texture of the stenciling. We have the card. We have the eyelets. We have these little images here on the flip out. Like I said, textures on there. This page is a big pocket that we have to put a card in, and it's got a texture piece on it. This is textured with lace. This has threads on it. I still think we need to do something right here. I'm wondering, let's see what I've got. I think, see, I don't really want to cover it up, and that's what this would do. I wonder if we could make a pocket out of this. We could make a pocket on the pocket. I wonder if we glued it tight enough if something would sit in there. Let's see, what about this piece? Okay, it's not ironed. Okay. I didn't cut it long enough. What's wrong with me? What was I thinking? Is it this way? Well, we don't have to cover the whole edge. You could just put a little pocket there. Why don't we do that? I'm saving my little textures. I don't know why, but I am. Okay, now let's figure out. Let's figure out how big our pocket's going to be so we know where to put the glue, and then we'll just lay this right on it. Well, it does go almost all the way across, doesn't it, when you stretch it out? Okay. So that's going to go, maybe I'll use chalk. From here, let's say, to here. So let's put a little thing of glue along here. Can't remember what that's called. Cheesecloth or gauze, or no, it's not gauze. Okay. Let's get her all stretched out. Perfect. Okay, and then that will make a little tuck, which I'm not sure what will tuck in there. I want something I can cut down. Yeah, that'll work. There we go. Okay, and this flips open and we have that belly band. We have this texture with a big pocket. We've got the double thing here. Got the three envelopes here. I've decided to make this a big pocket with a notepad on the front. So we're going to do the notepad first, and then we're going to glue the pocket. And then we're going to glue the pocket. Okay, so what we need to do, let's see. Okay, here's everything we need. I think we got too many coffee dyed papers, but I just now coffee dyed them. And so they're still a little teeny bit damp. Not a lot. I'll be able to cut them. Let's see. We got 2 eyelets. I think we need to measure and cut the papers first. Okay. This is going to be the cover, and then we'll make the back the same size. I need a paper for the back. Get what I've got left. This one wouldn't be bad, because the notepad isn't necessarily, because we need to cover this because we're going to make everything removable. So we need to have a paper there for when everything's taken off. Oh, here we go. It's my favorite one, and we almost didn't use it. Okay, so this one will actually fit this way. Wow, that was a squeak, wasn't it? Okay, let's ink that. And we can actually glue it down, because it's really just to be there so there's something on the page when you start taking the papers of the notebook off. And then they'll be replaceable too, so you'll always be able to use more notebook paper as long as you have a certain cut. That might be a good thing to put in the pocket, huh? Alright, so we can we can glue this on to here. That way we don't have to worry about lining it up with anything else. So let's do that. I can't believe I almost didn't use that page. That was my favorite texture page. It got lost in the shuffle. is almost square. I have to make sure I'm doing it the right way. This is the way I'm doing it. Okay. Now we need to measure. Let's make this first. I want this to be in the center, and I'm going to cut it off from the sides. So let's do the center. My red ring is coming off. My hands are getting cold. Let's do here. Let's do here. And here. It's going to be a nice wide notepad, isn't it? No, that's too wide. We have to remember we have to punch the holes for it too. So it has to be reasonable. I'm just kind of eyeballing this. Yeah, that'll be fine. Okay, let's make this piece the same size. Now we need to take these. I wonder if we could just fold them in half and then trim them. Well, I know what I'll do. Yeah, I think that's just a little over half. Yeah. And then we're going to have to cut them short. I want them to be a little bit shorter than this. In fact, I want them to be a little bit narrower too, don't I? Alright, let me take a smidge off the width. And measure the height. They still seem too wide. Yes, it is. I can't tell which way's right side up on that. At least my voice is doing better. Okay, so we're going to put this, this, and this together. We're going to paper clip them. Let's see, we want them to be even at the top. Paper clip them so they don't move. Oz. 3. Okay, and then we're going to punch the holes with the trying to keep it from moving on the what was the flip down, because I'm going to have to turn it sideways to punch the holes. So I'm going to punch the holes all the way through through this folder through these at the same time. Now probably should measure these. Okay, that's 0. Alright, this is our center, which doesn't matter at this time, except for that we're going to, let's see, where's the edge? The edge is here. One and a half. All right, that's where our hole's going to be on that side. So on here, 1.5 should work too. Okay. It's my story and I'm sticking to it. All right, now you may not be able to see all of this. Now without unpaper clipping everything. We're going to take our piece of leather, and remember, we can still pick the whole flip up. So we're going to run it through here. Let's make them even. Now, of course, we want to leave room to add a lot more paper. We've only added 5 sheets. It's not very thick at all. And we'll tie it. No, we won't do that. Now we're going to have to start eyelets. We're going to need eyelets here and here, and here and here. So I set out 2 and I need 4. Now, those 2 are the only ones I have of that color. But I do have 4 of that color. Get some of this stuff out of the way. I can maneuver this around better. Okay. Alright, put this eyelet in here. Keeps sounding like I'm saying island. Doesn't feel like it's centered. Usually I can see it. All I did was mangle that. It's not in at all. I can't see. I can't see where that little raised up area is in there. And I don't know why I can't see. Mangled that one. One doesn't feel right either because I can't get it out. I've never had this happen. There we go. All right. Let's put the eyelets in this. Maybe we won't put eyelets in that. I can't believe I can't find it. See, that's how that's supposed to go. Just like that. Now, did it or did it not just go right through the first time? we want this to be flat. So we want it to go back through like so.
Thought I had a big long pair of tweezers up here. I don't, but maybe this will work.
I just can't get a hold of it. It's right there. I can't get a hold of it. For goodness sakes. Oh, and then what did I do? I did all that without running it through there. Maybe that was why it went through so easily. Can't believe I did that. I went through all of that. Can you guys see what I'm doing? I see what the problem is. Part of these papers were punched very, very close to the top. Ta-da! Now I can sit back down. Okay, and I pulled them through even. Well, almost even. This is probably going to be the worst bow or whatever, ever. It's going to make that so thick. I'm going to leave the ends because we don't know, you know, how much paper. Wow, it's going to make that really thick. I may go back and figure out something else, but I thought the leather would be another texture. If the leather was thinner, you know, it wasn't so wide, it would be easier. I may go back through with some, oh, we didn't glue the pocket. We need to decide what we're going to do before we glue the pocket. I'm not going to glue the pocket yet. To make this permanent, right? Because right now it just flips down. I'm not going to glue the pocket until I decide what to do. I'm not real happy with that. I may come back with some embroidery floss and do it that way so that there's some thickness to it and some texture to it, and not just, I might even have some, just some regular twine. I'll look around for that. I think that might work. That would look good. And just get some twine and tie it up. Okay, so let's untie this so it's not such a big lump. We don't want this to fall off, but we'll just untie it to that. And then on the back, it's going to be easy. On the back of this, I'll do it off camera, but on the back of this right here, right here, I'm going to take this doily that has a hint, that little mineral spray or whatever made it a little shiny, a little glossy. And I'm going to take and, oopsie. You know, I had 2 of these and one fell on the floor and the dog ate it. I can't find it anywhere, and Oz was down there. He was trying to get this one. But I thought I would cut it in half. And then use 1/2 for the doily, you know, and tuck the tag in, or make it even more, and then tuck the tags in. Or conversely, we could do half of the doily at the bottom, half at the top, and slide them in. That might work better. So that's what we're going to do for in here, so that it's not just plain. I don't know about paper clipping those together again. They ruined these 2. And so this one's going to be easy. I think I said the other one was going to be easy. So I'm not going to say that. I'm going to say this one's going to be hard. We're going to glue this down. If we can get this to lie flat enough to get it glued down. want to keep the roses. I'm going to flip them around to down here, but I want to make sure they're on the paper. So I'm going to cut it this wide. And I'm going to cut it this long. Okay, and then I'm going to do it that way. So let's ink that. Can't believe that notepad took so long and then I still didn't get it finished. Oh, I wish I had made that a little longer, but I'd rather see more stencil and less of this. Okay. I'm going to take this one. The edge first. Okay. Couldn't find my line. Now, do I want to make this third one all the way across? I really don't want to cover that now. I think I might just make take these roses again that I cut off up here. I could turn them around and put them here. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. All right, let's ink this. Shoot. Alright, I'll also ink this while I'm at it. Yeah, I should have put this notebook on the back, I guess. I still don't see how I could have tied that leather. I think I'm going to have to go back to embroidery floss. Okay. This is the side I don't want to glue. So I'm going to have a lot of cards to make, and I'm going to have to retie the thingamajig notepad before the flip through, which would be the next video. Making cards and tying that with something different. You know, we don't need to make a whole video on that. So the next video will be our flip through. Okay. So we've got a pocket and a pocket. I was going to glue this on as a pocket, but I decided not to. Then we've got this notepad that we did that's falling apart right now. Okay, so that's what we did in this video, or tried to do. And yeah, I'm just gonna take that out. I'm going to get out some embroidery floss and some sort of a teal. Oh, look at these. They must not have been up quite far enough. Maybe I'll cut them a little bit shorter and re-punch the holes. We'll see. I'll do something. Anyway, this is our notepad, essentially. And then, yeah, and then our big pocket on the back. And then I will put the pocket thingy on the inside. And then we'll have that for that. Okay? All right. Well, thank you for spending your last 57 minutes with me, and I will see you in the next video, which will be the flip through. Okay? All righty. Let me get these straight. That's going to drive me nuts. Okay. Bye.